Yeah.
Gurudev, in a relationship, how to deal with a partner who's emotionally unavailable?
See, in a relationship, you must keep in mind, don't go by their outer expressions. Usually, men also feel emotions, but they don't express so much. Because our culture in the world has been like that. Men were asked not to express their emotions. Or rather, they follow their, ancestors, their fathers and their chachas, uncles. You will see elders in the family, men usually don't express their emotions. And so they walk in their footsteps. But women are more expressive. And what happens, a woman is expecting the same type of emotional response from men also. There are some men who do it, but not most of the men. So you must understand that. Your partner may not express emotions, but don't conclude they don't have it. They do have. You must take it for granted they do have emotions. When a death happens in family, men often don't cry. But it doesn't mean that they have no sorrow. Similarly, when there is joy, and they don't just dance and jump up and down and laugh a lot and express their emotion. Because the culture around the globe is such that it has somehow streamlined or suppressed men's emotions. So do not expect them to express the emotion the way you do it.
But if my partner cheated on me but asked for forgiveness later, I feel betrayed. I don't know if I can trust her, but I also don't want to throw away the relationship I've built with her. What should I do?
Listen, now, how can she ask forgiveness before she made a mistake? Number one, forgiveness comes only later, when you become aware of it. And mistakes happen in an unconscious state of mind. When you are not aware, when you are not clear in your mind, then you do mistakes. But when you realize you did something wrong, only then you ask forgiveness. And it is quite human to forgive. Like it is said, it's human to make errors, it's human to forgive also. You put yourself in that place. Suppose a mistake happens through you, and you are not forgiven, even in spite of you asking 10 times. Would you like it? No. So when you expect others to forgive you, and you forgive not for their sake, forgive so that you are free. Otherwise, you are carrying the other person's mistake in your head. You should know the psychology behind that lie. Why would someone lie to you? Because they care for your connection or the relationship with you more than anything else, more than truth. So they lie to you so that they don't want to lose your love for them. If they don't care for you, they will tell the truth. They don't worry about the consequence. They lie to you because your connection is more important for them. You are more important for them than the truth. That is why people lie. If we understand the psychology behind lies, you know what happens? You become a large-hearted person. You become a person of great understanding. Who would not want a person of great understanding? Tell me. Huh? Isn't that what anyone expects in any relationship? Not just boyfriend, girlfriend, or husband, wife. Even with parents, teachers, neighbors, friends, what is the basis of all relations? Understanding. The understanding which goes beyond the verbal expressions. What one says is not so important than what one is or what one feels. If you can see beyond their words, only then you have real bonding. See, a mother knows the child beyond its words, and so does the child. That's why their bonding is so strong, isn't it? Someday mother says, get lost. She doesn't mean that. But the bonding is much deeper. So any relationship can only move on when the bonding is not just on the verbal or expression of their feelings, emotions, or even action. It should be seen much beyond that. Then that bonding is the true bonding.
Gurudev, when someone asks or proposes for marriage, how do we decide whether we go ahead, whether this could be a long lasting or not? Sometimes it seems like a good idea, sometimes it seems maybe not. So, how do we get past this conflict?
Well, this conflict will continue even after marriage. Our mind always fluctuates. That is the nature of mind. Why about relationship? You just go to a restaurant and you take some time to order. But if you keep discussing or judging which one to take, and you will remain hungry for the whole time. So somewhere we have to see, it has to be a combination of your head and heart. You cannot just decide things that matter to your life only through your head, only through logic. Because logic changes and logic depends on your limited understanding. That's why you must use that something that you have, that's intuition. Tap into that. And to tap into intuition, there is no other way than meditation. Okay?
Gurudev, what would your advice be for young couples looking to start a family?
My blessings? Go ahead. Don't delay, go ahead. If you are delaying too much, then the generation gap becomes bigger. I would say go ahead.
Gurudev, sometimes it seems that having children on the path is an obstacle, as one gets less time to do sadhana, seva, and be with you. Is it like that?
It's completely an individual choice. There are people with children, they still do a lot of good work in society. That need not be the case. You see, and there are people who are single who just waste their time. They do very little, anything significant in their life. So you cannot put the blame on the kids, you see. Oh, I have kids, so I cannot do this. These are all just our concepts that we build over the period of time. If you want to do some good work, seva, if you want to do sadhana, you can do in spite of all the responsibility. But if you prefer to do something much bigger and travel more or do some good work in society, then it is your choice. Then it's good, yes. Children do take lot of your energy, they take lot of your attention, they take a big chunk of your time, no doubt.
Gurudev, how does one move on after a painful divorce?
You should feel like a free bird. You know, I was in a cage, oh my God, good, I am out. Where I was stuck in this beautiful world with so many people, 7 billion people, 3 billion people whom I could have had better choices. And I got into a cage with somebody, made myself miserable, thank God, thank myself. You should be happy. When you're moved out and you got divorced, then you should simply be flying. Why did you get divorced? So that you want freedom, you want to be happy. And even after getting divorced, if you keep thinking about the past, then that divorce has not served the purpose. You could as well have been miserable being in the relationship.
Gurudev, what should the future generation do? Should they wait for their parents to find them a partner, or should they find a partner themselves?
See, why you decide for future generation? Leave it to them. Let them have their choice, you know. If they ask their parents to find, let them do it. And if they say, no, I'll find myself, and let them do it.
So from a parent's perspective,
See, there is no should or there is no should not. You must have that freedom in your life. When you say, I should, we have so many shoulds and we get ourselves so shrouded by the shoulds and we don't realize what life is. Yeah, you don't feel the freedom. I would say you must feel freedom. Only freedom can assure love blossoming in your life. In a restricted mindset, in environment, atmosphere, you cannot blossom. The love cannot express itself. Love cannot blossom. So first and foremost, freedom. Freedom of the spirit. Here, freedom appears to be contrary to discipline. It should not be that type of freedom that makes you miserable. And it should not be that type of discipline which just make you wither away.